Jesus.
I guess you know you found the right house.
Yeah, I know. I saw that jumping up at the window. Quickly before we begin, do you have any objections to filming?
I
No, he might.
Shut up.
What's he like?
She?
Sorry.
Very defensive of the house.
Does she bite?
No, I've never seen her bite anybody.
Never seen her bite anyone.
No.
Until today.
Until today, yeah.
Well, so what do you normally do in this sense? Just do what you normally do.
Sarah probably come and get her.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We'll do that. I've just noticed you've got stairs. I'm not a huge fan of having to go face to face with a dog as I
At
go
the
upstairs.
bottom of the stairs, man. Come on, have a go. Have a go. Yes, he's coming in whether you like it or not.
You'll be good?
Yeah, come in.
Cool. Yeah, and just back the dog up a little bit because the only problem with stairs is she gets closer to my face.
Little things.
But just hold her there a second. So.
Yeah, we wanted you to see the full.
Yeah, no.
Arrival.
That's it. Just wait for her to calm down a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not quite. You see how you're almost holding her back like a racehorse? There you go, that's better. Yeah, so she's nervy, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, that's not a problem. She looks and sounds worse than what she is.
Yeah. Yeah. But you try telling people that.
But I mean the best thing to do is just completely ignore her in this sense. You can see how nervous she is if you look at her tail, everything like that. So the fact that she's coming over and sniffing is good.
Yes. Good.
Yeah. So that's what we want. So you're not too bad, are you?
Well, nothing really.
Nah, it's all right. You got any food?
Plenty of sausages in the fridge.
I'll do. Get some sausages. You see how nervous she is. But because she doesn't actually bite and has never bit anyone, these are actually a lot easier to fix.
Lovely.
It's once they've learnt that biting makes that person go away.
Yeah,
That's when it's... The dog I worked with yesterday has...
It's pretty bitey.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, I've got a good example of why flexi leads are a terrible idea for reactive dogs. Luckily, I always gauge how much length of lead they've got. Okay. But yeah, all of a sudden they thought it was locked off and the dog's come freaking flying forward. So yeah, so what we want. So when people come round, you're so nervy. Yeah, when people come round, yeah, just arm them with some treats, but make sure they throw the treats away from the dog. I can't stress that strongly enough. Don't offer the treats to the dog, because if I hold my hand out like this, what happens is you see she's like, now I want that sausage, but you're forcing me to come towards you. Okay. Yeah, and then what happens? She'll get there if she builds the courage to come and take it, but then quickly go, oh shit, I'm right next to this person. And then freak out. The other thing is people will often drop the treats like by their feet and things. Again, big no-no. Throw them away from you. That way she can just simply start learning to go there. So all your guests have to do is act as if you don't have a dog. Okay. Yeah. And just have like a little treat pouch by the door or something with treats, and just say, do you mind just putting that on your waist or holding some of these? And when you come up, just throw the treats. What this will do is it will quickly teach her that when people are sort of coming in the house and things like that, they're basically walking, talking food dispensers. Yeah, but always instruct them to not make eye contact with your dog. Yeah, see, even me moving makes her uncomfortable. So you see how I mean, the camera won't pick it up, but I'm standing sideways on, which is as least threatening as I can be. Yeah, never tell them to go down to the dog's level. That's a big no-no. One, people do it because it's meant to make you look less threatening. But if the dog does freak out, it's going to bite you in the face.
And they're involved.
Yeah, and also sometimes because the dog isn't using any sort of common sense, you going down like that, nice, give her a little bit of a fuss, calmly, yeah, because she actually chose to lay down. Not 100% relaxed, but relaxed enough to sort of lay down. Yeah. Yeah, so when you go down, crouching down, for some dogs it makes them really uneasy. They're like, whoa, what are you doing, man? Just don't do that. So never crouch down, never hold your hand out for the dog to sniff. Ooh, okay. You see people doing this?
Do that all the time.
Yeah, no, never ever do that. Because nervous dogs have their senses sort of confused. So if you come into a typical house, yeah, with a dog, it's normally all over you like a rash, sniffing you, trying to investigate where you've been. Nervous dogs often are more visually orientated than scent orientated. So when you hold your hand out, like you're trying to offer the dog a treat, what happens is the dog hasn't registered you've got the food in your hand at this moment because it's just looking at you and panicking. So by you doing that, the dog thinks you're trying to touch him. So many times the dog will back away and try and snap at you. Yeah. So no crouching down, no holding your hand out. If you see someone doing it, going, oh, just yeah, no, they do. I don't know where it come from. It's one of the most dangerous things you can do. You'll get away with it with like 9 out of 10 dogs you see that are happy-go-lucky. Do it to a nervous dog, they hate it because the way they're processing everything, it looks like you're trying to touch them. That's good. She's laid down even closer to me now. Yeah, fuss that every time. Yeah. So yeah, exactly. I mean, it's easy. You get look the way she's laying, her legs are out at the side now, so it's even more of a relaxed position than last time. Yeah. So no crouching down, no reaching out for her to sniff you, no holding treats out to her, throw treats away from you. Yeah. No eye contact, standing sideways on where possible. The other thing to do if you're going to move around as well is throw the treat. Ooh, go get the treat. Look. They had too many sausages, that's alright.
No such thing, you know, well, usually.
Oh no, there you go. There you go. I just need to give her a little bit more space. Yeah. But you see how, look, now she's coming over. Yeah. And again, this is where people go wrong. Hey, enough. Because, yeah. And also what you can do is start to help. So when she starts to do those little barks, nice, firm, authoritative voice, enough.
Okay.
Yeah. So we don't want to start sort of coddling her at this stage, going, "It's okay, don't worry," because I mean, one, dogs don't understand that. Yeah. I've done a TikTok video on it. Yeah. I mean, if you could just say to a dog, "It's okay, don't worry,"
it would be solved.
It would be solved. Yeah. And I walked into a house yesterday with a dog that likes to bite people, and the lady straight away grabbed hold of it, went, "Be good, be good." I was like, "God, if only dogs understood that." Yeah. So. Yeah, don't do that. What she actually needs when she gets a little bit nervous is a little bit more authority from you guys. A little bit more, wait, snap out of that. Don't behave this way. Yeah. Enough. Nice.
Enough.
Good girl.
Oh, you got double sausage. More sausages in the fridge too.
That's alright. Of course, because you're giving her lots of sausages and things like that, just like, oh look, getting brave. Reward the braveness. There we go. Yeah. So like I said, it's easy for your guests just to come in. Yeah. Right, I'm going to stop there because